A little farther north to our Aaron Parsegian. He's joining us live in Crystal River. Aaron, do we have you there?
Yeah, Frank, we're here right outside Kings Bay. So this is really the downtown area of Crystal River, circles around Kings Bay. This is in the evacuation zone. And when we start talking about things like several feet of storm surge in the forecast, this is the area of concern. Not much weather besides some gusting wind right now, but you can see the water is starting to slowly rise around this area. Not as bad as we've seen it in years past, but things are supposed to get even worse in the coming hours. And I want to walk you through here because we were here for Hurricane Debbie just over a month ago in this area. Where I'm walking now, there was, about a foot of water coming over these seawalls. Now it's dry grass, but that was when storm surge was forecasted around 4.5, 5 feet. Right now, we're expecting double to potentially triple that, and that's why there's so much concern. Take a look, though. This is a motel here, Kings Bay Motel. They just reopened a couple months ago after cleaning up after Hurricane Idalia, which was more than a year ago. You can see here they have them all boarded up, sandbagged up, these rooms that were recently renovated. They had to gut everything after Hurricane Idalia's storm surge brought several feet in water inside these units. They opened them back up after being renovated. They had to evacuate during Hurricane Debbie, but they were spared at that point. But now there's a lot of anxiety coming to this area when you're talking about things like storm surge potentially 10 to 15 feet, which would certainly cause water all throughout this area. There's no way we could be standing here if that's what happens in the coming hours. So there's a lot of concern and a lot of reason why emergency officials here in Citrus County are telling people to get out of the evacuation zone if they're in there. We're talking about potentially life-threatening storm surge throughout this area.
Yeah, when you say life-threatening, that really drives the point home.
Oh, yeah. And Kings Bay, Aaron, we know is very popular for restaurants. It's a spot so many people go to. Those people there are very mindful of the potential impact of the storm surge, right?
Yeah, they are. There's two parts to this era. They are, tired of having to clean up after the flooding, but it's something they're used to. What they're not used to, though, is this forecasted level that we are expecting. This is something that hasn't been seen in Citrus County in quite a while, and it's why emergency officials are really hammering that home. We're talking about storm surge. That's something they haven't seen before, when they've already seen units and homes basically destroyed from a storm surge that was half of what's forecasted for tonight.